everybody, Annie Unger, Project Manager here at Polaris MEP, and today we're going to take a quick tour of 5 quick tips to control inventory in 2022. So let's get started. All right, tip number 1, you want to make sure that you make your part numbers meaningful. And what we mean here is you want to have a naming structure that conveys information about the part. Like for instance, something like this. Notice, ABS, this is a plastic part made out of ABS plastic. It's YE, it's yellow, and the part number itself is 34. So this tells us a little bit about it. Hopefully that will help in keeping inventory errors low. Step 2, think about classifying your inventory. Try using something like an ABC system. A, inventory, having the greatest focus, and C, inventory, having the least focus. By classifying your inventory and understanding what impact it has on your organization will allow you to put the greatest efforts towards the inventory that needs the greatest efforts. Especially right now, that A-type inventory may be the inventory that costs the most to your organization, or during our times right now when we're dealing with a fluctuating supply chain, that A-type inventory may be the inventory that has the most variation in lead times. We want to keep extra focus on that so we can be on time with delivery and make that customer happy. Tip number 3, know all of your inventory carrying costs. And I say this because inventory can take up to almost 50% of a company's assets. And understanding these costs will help to include in your total costs and give you a good perspective, a realistic perspective, because you can't improve what you don't know. Tip number 4, know your EOQ. Well, what is EOQ? That's your economic order quantity, and that allows us to understand how much to purchase and when to purchase. And this can be very, very helpful in keeping that customer happy. Just these small formulas can go a long way in understanding all of your carrying costs as well as what to get and when to get it. All right, our last tip of the day, building in buffers. What we're talking about here is building in buffers so that we don't overstock. If you work with vendors that have a lot of fluctuating lead times, and many of you do right now, right, due to the supply chain, that consumes a lot of capital if your plan is to overstock so that you don't run low. Instead, we want to build in buffers for those uh-oh moments. They're easy to calculate, and they provide much better balance between adequate inventory and also minimized costs. So don't overstock, but instead use buffers. Thanks, guys. I hope you find this to be helpful, and good luck controlling that inventory.